everything that I've been working on since, I guess, April is when I actually started getting some stuff out here, and it was May when I pitched the tent. All of that has led to this right here. It's kind of exciting, and I thought I would share it with you. Pretty awesome, huh? Driving out to my property. You'll get to see me backing in for the first time. He has done some more work out here, but he didn't finish up, it looks like. Once you get underneath the topsoil of the dirt, it gets to be a bit of a mess. A bit of a muddy mess. Gotta do some measuring out here. I gotta get an idea of what I need for the Typar. Flip the camera around here. I'm gonna get an idea of what I need for the Typar, square footage wise, and that's gonna be underneath where I'm parked right now in the truck. And the trailer and the truck will be over on this side, and then I'll need the Typar to go over this way a little bit, where I just pulled forward and then back in. And then I'll need the Typar to go all the way down the driveway to the road. And Typar is it's a geotextile material. It's not really Typar. Typar is what you wrap around your house, but it's a geotextile material that when you lay it on top of the ground and then you cover it with gravel, it makes a more secure base, especially in the northern climes where I'm at. You won't get as much of the sinking in the ground when the ground thaws out, and when the when the ice gives way on breakup, and you'll still probably get some heaves. I would imagine that it won't be able to stop that, but it balances out a load over the area that you're driving on, which in effect makes it last a whole lot longer and a whole lot nicer for your driveway. Hello. So this is the first actual construction purchase that I've made for the property today. As I'm leaving the yard here at SBS in Kenai, I have an entire roll of geotextile fabric, because buying the roll was cheaper than buying the foot. If I'd have bought it by the foot, it would have cost me an extra $60, so the guy said just take the whole roll. So this will be the underlayment for the driveway and for where the RV and the truck and vehicles will be parked. So this goes down on top of the dirt. I got some staples, some nifty staples here. All right, these are ground landscape staples. So I got these staples to go hold it into the ground, and then I roll it out, I overlap it, I staple it down to the ground, and then you can drive right over the top of it as he's dropping the gravel off. Let me smooth the 6-inch level of gravel. I've decided to go with about 6 inches this first year and see if that works out for me. And what this does is it stops or helps avoid potholes in your driveway. And it's a woven fabric, so it is permeable, so the water will flow through it, through the rock and the gravel on top and soak through into the dirt underneath. But if you've got real problem soil, or you just want to avoid the muddy soil, you lay this on top and then you put the gravel on top, and instead of your wheel being in one spot and sinking in the mud or the dirt when it is muddy, that weight is dispersed over an even layer, so it holds a lot more weight. Usually when I'm originally from California, and when you go to the hardware store and you pick up anything that hangs out of the back of your truck, they throw a red flag on it, but construction yard didn't give me a red flag, so maybe you don't have to do that up here in Alaska. I'm learning a lot as we go. Today is August 24th, 2020, and at 8 o'clock this morning, my video released on the bulldozer video, and I just wanted to take a minute and thank every single one of you guys that have watched it. It immediately became the number one fastest video on my YouTube channel. Very cool. Very cool. I've had a bunch of new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Like I said before too, if you like what you're seeing on the channel, by all means, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know what you like. If you didn't like something on the channel, or if you don't want to see something on the channel, then by all means, hit the thumbs down and leave a comment. Tell me. I'm not going to take it personal. I'm doing this mainly to share, like I said in the end of the bulldozer video. I'm doing this mainly to share things on YouTube that I could not find when I was trying to do. For example, this. You'll see a million different videos on laying down geotextile fabric, but you'll pretty rarely see anybody actually doing it themselves. So we're going to see how difficult this is to do, and we're going to document the whole thing on it. Looks like it's going to rain. We've got rain in the forecast for the next 3 or 4 days. It's the wettest summer I think we've ever had, or the wettest summer we've had since I've been up here. But even the driveway guy sent me a text earlier today, and he said, "Dude, the rain, oh my gosh, I've never seen this much rain up here." Real wet summer. But yeah, so the geotextile fabric is something that is a definite. That entire roll to cover my driveway, and so I had 120 feet, I had 180 feet to cover. So it's only 12.5 feet wide, this fabric, while my driveway is 19 feet. So I will overlap it, and I will end up with 360 feet of this fabric required to do the driveway. And I ended up getting 440 feet. So I got an extra 80 feet I'll be able to use. Maybe I'll use it on the path going up to the greenhouse when I do that. But that entire roll cost me $333. It's good insurance. From everything that I've seen and everything that I've read, if you use this and then the gravel on top, and then I'll compact the gravel, you'll end up with a driveway that will last you 20-30 years. I'll be 60 in a couple of years, so if that thing lasts me till I'm 80 or 90, I don't really think I can complain after that. What do you think? We're going to get this, I'm going to head over to the house first, or actually I'm going to swing by the property and do something I don't normally do. I'm going to actually work on the property not wearing a kilt, because I just got off of work when I picked this up, so I don't have the kilt on yet. So we'll swing by the property, we'll drop it off. It weighs about 153 pounds, that's what they said. I think they lied. Feels like it weighs more like 200 pounds. So we'll go ahead and drop this off on the property. Weather can't hurt it. Rain can't hurt it. And then we'll head back over to the house. I got to answer some comments on the YouTube channel, and that's it. You're going to see this entire process going down. I'm going to lay all this stuff out this week. So don't know if we're going to do the gravel this week, but I know I'm going to lay all of the underlayment out this week. The goal is to be on the property in the next couple of weeks. Some videos I have coming up that may be of interest to you is getting the fifth wheel trailer 100% off-grid ready. It's plugged into my buddy's house now, but there's some issues as far as lighting goes and refrigeration. So I need to iron some bugs out, get some kinks out on that, and get it 100% ready to go onto the property, because as soon as I move onto the property, I will be 100% off-grid. Just a generator and batteries for backup, that's all I'll have. The solar power, there's no way I'm going to even bother with solar this year, because it's going to take me too long to get everything in, and we don't really have enough months of sunlight left for it to make that big of a difference on me. And the batteries that I want to use on the solar are going to be a lot better than the batteries that I'm going to use for the temporary fix. But I'll show you all of that in upcoming videos. this one is going to be 100% all about finishing out a driveway or getting a driveway ready for gravel. Oh, with the property in. I went through some pretty good rain, but it's kind of just sprinkling here. So a good example of what I'm talking about is right now, the 25% of the weight of the vehicle is on that spot right there. But with this material, let's see, I saw that there was a rip in a section of it over here. Let's do this, rip it open here for you. So with this material stretched out across the ground, just by itself, it gives more stabilization to the ground. And then with the gravel on top of it, it spreads the weight of anything sitting on top of it over the entire mass. So potholes should not be an issue. Divots should not be an issue. Ruts shouldn't be an issue once I put this stuff in. And I'm going to get this out of the truck now, and then Rod's going to meet me over here to discuss the gravel issues and when we're going to bring them in. But that's all I got for right now.